Cat's done here again. Same shirt. Same day actually. As my first video. Okay, now we're still doing using up your stash. Okay, so this is like another little one. I'm hoping it's not going to be as long as the other one. Okay, this one's going to be card packs. Okay, so I actually create card packs or card kits, for want of a better way of maybe saying something. So what I do, I create the card bases, which I've already showed you. So I've created all the card bases, and then I think, okay, what card am I going to make? So don't reinvent the wheel on anything. Go on Pinterest, go on blogs, go on my blog. I've always got tutorials. Follow them. Use your own stuff that you've got. You don't have to go and buy everything I've got. Just use what you've got in your own stash. I love Encaustic Art. Now, Encaustic Art is a beeswax, and it's pigmented quite strongly with colour, and it's natural, and you melt it onto an iron, and I will do a tutorial because that's one of my plans, is to do that kind of thing this year. And these are done with, let me undo this one so you can, this was done at Christmas time. I did a heap at Christmas to send out. Now again, these ones I did a black card base there, and I did a white matte, and then I did another black matte, and then I actually made the Encaustic Art panel, put that on and did some die cuts. That's from Control Creations, and it's gorgeous, isn't it? So that's what I made from these. I did a lot of these using different die cuts, but if you have a look at these may be the same, but if you actually have a look, the background's never the same. You cannot create two backgrounds the same. Well, I've never been able to anyway. So what I do is I create all these, and you can use doilies, by the way, and then I'll pack them away, and I'll put these into a bag, and when I'm ready to make a card, I will do the die cuts as well. So I'll do a whole ton of die cuts, and then I will put that together, and that is ready to go. Okay. Another one I use is, again, it is a Christmas one, so you'll have to forgive me, I made a few Christmas ones. Okay, alcohol inks. Okay, again, I've used a white card base, and I've done a black matte, and then I've done a white alcohol ink card. And so what I would do is I do the bases together like I've showed you in the last video. I do my mats together in the last video, and I will do a whole stack of these, okay? And they're ready to go. So what I would do is I put them into an envelope with the envelope with it, mine, and I'll stick them all in until later to make a card. I've done the same with these, okay? And that one says, "Thank you sincerely." I know, a bit crooked at the moment, it looks that way, but it's not. So what I've done is I've done the card, I've did a whole stack of bases, and then I did a whole stack of die cuts, and then I did a whole stack of flowers, put them into little Ziploc bags. Then I did the backgrounds and put them in the background into little Ziploc bags, so they're ready to go when I want them to. So there's a whole stack, okay? So to show you what I mean about the kits, I did this one a few years ago, and okay, if I can see what I open it. So I did this one a few years ago, and I thought, well, look, you know what, I'd probably like to do some more of them to send out to people. So this one opens up. Okay, so I did the card. I'll make the card first. I always make a card first, and then I do the kits to follow that. And a kit comprises of this. So everything that is in that card, I've put on that card, is in this kit, ready to go. So I've got the rope, I've got some bling, I've got some the little love heart there, I've got the little tag. I've got this here. Everything is in there ready to go. So these are my card kits, okay? And I do, if I like the card that much, I do up to 6 kits at a time, put them away, and once they put away, all I have to do then is bring the card out, and then bring one of the kits out, and then copy the card. Really simple. That's using up the stash. Okay, so I've got all that prepared. I'm using up my stash, using up my stamps, I'm using up my papers, I'm using up my dies, and I'm using up my bling and whatever, and inks. So that's your die cuts. Okay, there's a couple I did for Christmas. One was that one. Okay, so what I did was I actually put everything that's on that card, I put in this kit. Everything. I did different colours, so I did about, I don't know, 10 of these or something, and I used all different colours, okay? To make this kit card, I put that in there. So everything there is in this kit, okay? So I got some left over for this year. Yeah, maybe for this year if I decide to make them. I'm not sure. So as you can see, I've actually done this in a Ziploc bag. This is all the presents and everything is in that kit. All this is in there, okay? So and that's using up my stash, okay? It's card kits, okay? This one here is another one I did. Made this card, and then I did everything that's in there is in there, except for the background. And the background is a technique that Tim Holtz first came out with. I think it was Tim Holtz came out with it, or one of his team members, I'm not sure, which is the distressing background, distress ink on photo paper, okay? So what I do, I usually do a heap of them as well, this here, and I'm going to show you that technique if you don't already know it, and I will stick it with that, and I will match that up, okay? So I've cut out the flowers there, the leaves, I've cut out the frame, and I've cut out a couple of them frames put together so they're nice and thick. So don't use too much glue. I've got the envelope in there, I've got the card base in there, so everything's to make that card, okay? Another one I did was, and this one was tricky, was that one there, and you would have seen that if you're following me at a card I did on a design team, and that was using Harry Potter. One of his words is missing. So that's actually the same kind of card. I know, one square, one's it does fit. But to make this card, everything's in that kit. Everything. So when one day I'm sitting there, I think my mojo's gone on holiday, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to make it earlier than whatever. I've done some cards already. These are kits that I've done. And so when I want to send a card, I've got some already made. Or when I want to make the cards, then the kit's already prepared. I also did some kits in, this one is from Sue Smythe. You can do that in scrapbooking as well. So what I do is I choose my photo. That's not my photo, but it came with the kit. It's just a photo of what it looks like. Now in this kit, it's everything you need to make this page. Everything you need to make this page. You make your own. Look on internet, look on Pinterest, look on blogs, look on the scrapbooking sites, right? Choose what you've got in your kit, I apologise. Choose what you have in your stash and do these up and put them away for another day. Now I've done a whole stack of these. That one's from Sue Smythe, like I said, and she is brilliant, by the way. But a lot of them are quite easy. I've done for myself, and I always choose the photo first. And the reason I choose the photo is because then I can then choose the paper to match the photo, then the embellishments to match the paper with the photos. But you can do it however you want to, okay? I've got a few more to use up for your stash, but I'll see you shortly.